Hey guys, welcome to the channel Rockin' the Country. I'm Don and I'm sporting my throwback Tootsies hat for a couple of reasons. One, I'm here in Nashville. Two, Randall Fryer sent this to me. And three, Randall lives in Nashville also. So Randall, thank you for the gift request here coming up of Linda Davis's Way Down Deep. But I'd like to get together, if you can, I'll just say it on camera here. You and I should get together sometime this week, maybe even today, because yeah, maybe we could pull it off. Today's Monday, so maybe even tomorrow, we can meet lunch or something like that. But let's figure that part out. But in any case, you said Linda Davis is one of my favorites simply because she puts her everything into every song that she sings. I hope you are enjoying yourself, and I'm certainly enjoying your reactions on the channel. And that is what Randall had to say. So thank you, Randall. I am. There's a lot going on down here, and I've met some really, really cool people. I'll be at the Bluebird coming up later this month, as a guest of one of the artists, and then I'm going to get to meet one of the other artists who I've reacted to on the channel, and she's already said that Lauren Massetti, that she wants to do reactions with me. So I'm looking forward to that. We'll see if it all happens, and I think it's gonna. So, all right, Linda Davis, Way Down Deep. I don't know this song. Oh, that's right, we got CFR.
This highway of heartache is rocky and rough, and I learned a long time ago. You can't build a fire in the ashes of love, and roses don't bloom in the snow. Down deep inside my soul, where once it was cold and dark, I feel your love take a hold, way down deep in my heart. Also, it gives me a chance to feature the band. Good job, Liz.
This would be a good song to dance to in a club.
All right,
The
hey.
babies would get made that night.
Now you were my light in the darkest of days. Those storms, they were raging within. Then slowly and surely those clouds rolled away, and the sun started shining again. Down deep inside my soul, where once it was cold and dark, I feel your love take a hold, way down deep in my heart.
This is this close to almost being a church song.
Inside my soul, where once it was cold and dark, I feel your love take a hold, way down deep in my heart. Well, I can feel your love take a hold, way down deep in my heart. How about that?
How about that? The way that was sung, especially with the choir there, it was pretty darn close to sounding like gospel. That was beautiful. But one change I would make lyrically, and I'd have to see if it would work, would be instead of way down deep in my heart, I'd say maybe way down deep in my soul. I don't know why I kept expecting her to say it like that, but she would change it to heart. But it's still the same thing. That how did she word it? Like the depth, not these words, but close to it. That the depth of her soul was dark and cold, and then he came along and like gave her hope, and like warmed her up and lightened her up. So that was really pretty. I've reacted to Linda a number of times. I think she's like duetted with everybody. As I recall, she did, I think I did a reaction to a duet she did with Reba, but didn't she also do one with Kenny? That was a while back. But I think I've done like 5 or 6 of her songs on the channel, and every time she's always got that raspy, soulful voice, but she's got also such like a pleasant, uplifting demeanor. Like even when she's there, she's like, "Come on, everybody!" It was just and a big smile and just a happy time up there in her church, which appears to be when she has a microphone in her hand. And I saw that when I talked with Donnie Most the other night that at an event in Columbia, Tennessee. And he was Ralph Mouth on the Happy Days, so everybody knows him from that character. And like psychologically, we get this image of who a person is. And even though we know TV's not real, it still imprints on us that, oh yeah, that's kind of who they are. Well, he's a crooner. He's a really good singer, and Donnie Most started out as a singer, like in his heart when he was young. The standards. And then he became an actor, but it was always in his heart to be a crooner. And so he performed maybe 5 or 6 songs on stage that night. And we were talking backstage prior to it. And it just turns out that like when I saw him performing on stage, there was a difference. Like, and I grew up watching him on Happy Days and stuff, but there is a difference seeing him on stage. And I told him afterwards, I actually went up on stage afterwards when the show was over. And I said, Donnie, you are in your holy space when you're up here. This is where you live. Like, and he agreed with that. And that appears to be Linda, where put a microphone in her hand and a band behind her. And you probably don't even need the band, but it doesn't hurt at all. This was really good, but I love that simple sliver, Randall. I love that simple sliver that the songwriter covered, that I was dark and cold, like there wasn't a lot going on. And I don't care who you see in this world, they have some pain, some sadness, some disappointment in others, some disappointments in themselves, some regrets living inside them. And some people are really devastated on the inside, but they just don't let you know, and that's me too at times. Sometimes I'm crushed by something, but I generally don't let it show because I know it'll pass and I'll move past it. But that sliver that was covered in here was really, really well done. I'd not heard that lyric put that way before, about being like sort of like dark and cold, way down deep. That's how I heard it anyway, but there was a lot to take in this one, including, Rhonda Vincent was there. She's a mainstay on CFR, and Bill Anderson was there and others, but I'll rate this one. And the number that popped into my head, I got a goofy grin, is a 9.0. And it was really on her energy. And I do like that presentation of going from dark and cold to warm and alive. That was the impetus of the song. But I really just had a goofy grin on my face. I love her energy. So there you go, guys. Courtesy of Randall Fryer, who I will be getting to meet, I hope, shortly. All right, guys. Have a great day. See you on another video. Keep rocking the country.
Then slowly and surely those clouds rolled away. Then the sun started shining again.